Today is Monday, August 17th. I'm next to Casina.
Casina.
And she had an experience here she'll never forget. She found a little bug in her romaine lettuce. We won't mention that so no one gets upset. Anyway, I eat romaine lettuce all the time. I eat a pound a day.
Yeah, romaine lettuce is wonderful.
Wonderful. I do eat a pound a day. Anyway, Casina's been somewhat raw for 6 months.
I've been raw since about February.
February.
Yes.
And we were talking back and forth about why raw, and she was listening. But she has a story to tell about since she went raw. Somewhat.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have I guess I can just tell you about my experience. I started eating raw foods about, as I said before, in February. Before then, I work in the kitchen. It's what I do.
I work in the kitchen too.
Yes, you do. Very different kind of kitchen.
But it's not hot.
No, it's not hot.
No grease either.
No, and no grease marks.
And no grease marks.
No.
Wow. And no really strong clean up. You spend a lot of cleaning up, don't you?
Yes, we do a lot of cleaning up.
Wow.
A lot of chemicals and stuff that's
Chemicals.
not good for you. Chemicals.
Right.
Yes.
So you work in a regular kitchen and you spend a lot of time cleaning up.
I work in a regular hot kitchen. And yeah, I work in a regular hot kitchen and spend a lot of time cleaning up. But the thing that brought me to raw foods, where I do cook, is regular hot food. Thing that brought me to organic foods and raw
Organic
foods.
and raw?
Organic and raw.
So you're like 2 steps above.
I went all out,
Wow.
to say the least.
Okay.
So yeah, so I work in catering. I'm a cook. And I noticed that before I started my job, I was between 130, 135. And as I started to cook more, well, first let me just say that that's not the main reason why I started eating raw and organic, but it definitely is one of the contributors. As I noticed that as I started working in the kitchen and I was eating everything I could put my hands on, it was fried, it was greasy. We cook family meal a lot in my kitchen, which means one of the cooks or one of the chefs, they'll cook, food for everyone. It wasn't healthy. It was usually noodles with creams and butters and sauces and mashed potatoes with butter and salt and cheese and everything you can think of. And for me, it was like an all-day buffet. Every kitchen I went to, I took something from here, I took something from there. If we had appetizers, I'd munch on those. And in a very short period of time, my weight had gotten up to 167.
That was not a good thing.
That wasn't.
37 pounds in a couple months.
When you can't fit into your pants anymore, it's not a very good thing.
Right.
It's not a very good thing for me.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It wasn't good for me or my wallet.
Right,
because I had to buy new clothes.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, so I ballooned all the way up to 167 just from eating whatever I want and not watching what I put into my mouth and my body. And I didn't care because it was, well, you know what, I did care, but it was good, so I could kind of overlook it a little bit. But